respected to the position, and he coached tight ends in the NFL, so he's got a lot of background knowledge. And just already, I think I've improved a lot just learning from him, and I'm ready to get rolling this spring.
Isaac, it's been a couple months since last season ended. How have you guys as a team tried to get past how last season ended over the past few months?
I think we're past it, but I definitely think it creates a hunger, because you get a little taste of it and you want to get back. So, it's a good feeling knowing that we got, football starting today and we can get another taste of it and kind of see where we're at and see where we can grow and get better. And, hopefully it's going to be a good, starting point for us headed into next season.
And with expectations kind of at a heightened level, how do you guys as a team go about embracing that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said last year, nobody's got higher expectations than us. And, we're going to embrace it every day with the way we work and the way we grind. And there's a ton of competition out there at every position. So I think there's going to be a lot of great battles, and it's going to create a good culture.
Do you guys have a chip on your shoulder heading into the season?
I would say we do. You hate ending the season like the way that we did, being so close and not quite getting there. So, the way that we're about to work and the way we're about to get after it, I could definitely say that.
Justin Fields came in with so much hype. When you finally got a chance to see him and some of the winter stuff that you guys do, anything jump out about kind of the guy he is or his skill set or anything?
Absolutely. He's got a cannon. He's a big physical kid. And like I said, there's a lot of competition at a lot of positions. He's a really good kid too. I like the way he acts and his demeanor. Doesn't have too big of a head. He's very, very level-headed, and coming into a place like this, that's the way you got to be. And I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do.
You mentioned he has a cannon, and people talk more about his multi-threat type thing, his legs. But I guess you were impressed more by his arm.
Yeah, just more because I haven't really been able to see him escape a pocket or do any of that type of stuff. But I've seen him run through winter workouts, and he can run too. But what's impressed me is doing his arms.
You've seen a couple quarterback battles now. How have you seen those kind of battles help whoever's coming in or the returning quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just all about competition. The way that you compete, is what ultimately is going to get you on the field and the way you perform. So, I've seen two battles already, and I know how it goes. And if you don't perform or if you don't execute what you're supposed to do, you can get replaced just like every other position. So, they're always exciting, and it creates a good spring.
Describe the atmosphere that's been going on the last few weeks since January 8th.
There's been a lot of hype. Been a lot of emotion. Just want to get back out on the field. Obviously we had a great recruiting class, so building up the hype around that. It's been fun. And, like I said, we're just ready. We've been chopping at the bit, all these workouts, all the preparation. You're kind of over it, and you just want to get out in the field and do some football stuff. So we're excited.
What stood out to you about the early enrollees?
Those guys work hard. They got a good mentality. And, with guys coming in early, you're able to learn quicker, from the older guys. And you don't really have that lull when the new guys come in because, you've been here, you've been grinding, and you're about to go through your first spring ball. So, but I like the way they work. They all got a good head on their shoulders, and I'm excited to see them get after it.
How did you benefit from an early enrollee?
Just the playbook in general. There's so much that goes into it, and learning how the game's played. Getting that extra little bit of 15 practices and a G day goes a long way, and I think that really helped me get on the field my freshman year.
Kirby's message seems to be, this is a new team. Not necessarily forget about last year, but there's some guys to replace. Is it really that easy though to say, these guys, these seniors from last year are gone now?
Yeah, I mean, people come and go every year, but that was a talented group of guys, and you look at the production they put out. Just even between Nick, Sony, Javon, those guys. I mean, that was a big part of our offense, and I had deep senior secondary. So when I say there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of spots open that guys could fill, and that's probably the biggest thing, the most different feel about it is that there's going to be new guys at new spots all over the field.
You think a QB that led you guys to the national title game could lose his job?
Like I said, anybody could lose their job. If you don't perform, you don't do what you're supposed to do. These coaches are going to put the people out in the field that they feel is going to help us best win. But Jake's a great leader and a great quarterback, and he led us to a national championship his freshman year. So we'll see.
What kind of differences do you expect between Coley and Cheney swapping roles with tight ends and QB coach?
You know, I don't see a ton of difference. It's a new perspective for us at tight end. You know, Coley was involved with the offense a lot last year, and since I've been here, so yeah, I think he's going to do a great job with the quarterbacks, and you know, they've worked with him in different areas already. You know, as far as Cheney goes, being our tight ends coach is definitely going to be you know, challenging for us because he's going to push us harder than I think we ever have been, and you know, he's the head honcho on offense, so you know, he's going to have a very close look at what we do, and I think it's going to help us a lot.
I know you